I'm very excited to have my next guest join us. She is insanely talented, is the one and only Emmy Grace. Hello.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks so much for being here and making time for this.
Yes, of course.
Your Highness.
Yes, on my queen's throne.
Indeed, you notice how mine is shorter than yours.
Right. It's very pointy. Very pointy chair.
Are you the type that was into the whole fairy tale of queens and kings and princesses growing up?
I dabbled, but
Yeah.
never got too into it. So this is kind of my first time dabbling with
All right.
the queen.
Well, I like how you go by Emmy Grace. So if you watch Game of Thrones, you're Grace. Thank you for your
Yes.
time. Did you watch?
I didn't watch, but I should watch. I'm so bad with my TV shows. I don't know what happens. I just I don't have time, but I want to have time. I want to have time to dive into a show and just watch it.
Isn't there time when you're on tour? What are you doing on the
There
bus?
is now, time is becoming, but I'm always so busy looking around. I'm so busy
Oh.
looking around at all the trees. I'm like, oh my God, this is so cool.
Trees. Are you an arborist?
It's so green. I think what it is so I'm in Southern California and it's beautiful, but it's not very green. Because there's no rain. But in places like we were in the Pacific Northwest earlier this week, and it was just so green. It was beautiful.
I now understand your
beautiful.
fascination
Right.
with the horticulture.
Right.
You just said you grew up in Southern California.
Yeah.
Were you a beach girl?
I was
Hiking,
pretty
mountains?
beachy. I was more beachy than hike. I grew up
Yeah.
skating a lot. Loved it. Literally loved being outside. I also grew up playing soccer. So lots of outdoor kind of sports for me. It was really, really fun. But yes, loved the beach.
How good of a skater are you? Would we have been able to see you in a bowl?
I was in the bowls. I was definitely rocking bowls. It was
Okay.
my passion. Before I clung on to guitar and stuff like that, I was like, oh my God.
That's so
I
Southern
skate forever.
California.
Yeah, I'm still obsessed.
When did you pick up the guitar?
I picked up the guitar and really started diving in probably my early teens, I'd have to say, is when I was like, oh my God, this is my thing,
It is your thing.
Yeah,
I think a
I
lot of
love it.
people have seen it to be your thing.
Thank you.
Because of your Trashy Tone Thursdays,
Right,
your
right.
insane shredding, as I mentioned up top, and it's just
you.
crazy the attention that you have been getting. Who were you idolizing? Who were you inspired by?
Yes, so I think for me, thank you, by the way, but I think my big inspos are Van Halen, Tom Morello, Stevie Ray Vaughan, David Gilmour. And I have a fifth, but I don't know what it is right now. It's all up in the air. I love Jennifer Batten. She's super rad.
How did you discover these amazing guitarists, especially Eddie?
Yeah, I mean, skating. I was skating in my front yard one time, and I was just scrolling through. I needed some new music to listen to, and I heard Eruption, and I was like, oh my gosh, what the heck? This is so cool. And I just started listening to all of Van Halen, and I was like, this is incredible. And then that led me down this rabbit hole of amazingness, and I heard the Comfortably Numb solo that David Gilmour did, and then after that, I was like, oh my gosh, this is heaven to my ears.
I'm glad you're mentioning all this because I tried to shy away from comparisons with artists. Like, man, you sound like so-and-so, or
Right,
this reminds
right.
me of this, but there are shades of Eddie in a lot of what you post
Means
online.
the world. I mean, that really means the world. I seriously couldn't be more inspired. And Tom Morello as well. Is really those two influenced me so much. When I literally have a Van Halen sticker slapped on the side of my in-ear rig case because it's just I just think about them shredding and it's just so cool. It's so pure.
From what I hear, you taught yourself
Yes.
in secret. With
Yes.
headphones on, and they make it sound so dramatic, under a table,
It's
in the
just true.
dark, with parents sleeping, and that's not the
Parents
type
were
of
not
rebellion.
sleeping, but
That's not the type of rebellious behavior of a 14-year-old.
it's true. I really was not a rebel. I was not a little rebel. But I did learn in secret. I was just so shy about music, and I think being vulnerable in that way, which is really funny because electric guitar is so intense that you wouldn't see it like that. But there was something for me about it was just when I was learning, I was never intending to learn to be good. I was just playing. So I just wanted to be playing and doing my own thing. I didn't want anyone else listening. I didn't need anyone's input because I was never going to show anyone. It was just my thing that I did always. And so yeah, I had a little headphones amp and I just would have my guitars, and no one, my family would really understand, or friends, why I had guitars. But I was just playing all the time.
And you taught yourself via YouTube and tutorials?
Yeah, not even a lot of YouTube. I had a Boss loop pedal, and I would lay down 4 chords and I would just solo for hours. And that's truly, truly how I learned how to play guitar. And then I would just write music on top of that. And a lot of my production style also is writing in loops. I'll find a riff or a loop that I absolutely love, and then I'll just bring it over and just keep adding and adding onto it.
This is so inspiring because people are like, I want to pick up a guitar, and then, oh, I got to learn my scales, I got to read sheet music, and it's very overwhelming. And then 4 weeks later, guitar's collecting
You give
dust.
it to the closet, right?
Yeah.
It's really, for me, I think I'm so grateful for the way that I learned, because for like 4 years or 3, I wasn't having any input. No one was telling me this is bad, this is good. I was just like, oh, that feels good to play that. I'm going to play more like that. You know what I mean? And that's kind of how I just, brought it together. So it was like continuous motivation. Because right now, like if I play something that's obviously more advanced than when I started, it doesn't feel any different to me. I would be just as excited when I played like my first little solo. It's just as fun for me as it is now to play a more advanced solo. You know what I mean?
Solos are really hard to learn.
They are hard
Usually
to learn.
it's the rhythm stuff that's like, okay, like, because if you were to have an acoustic guitar.
And see, I don't like rhythm as much. I jumped right into lead. From the start, I was like obsessed with lead. I was not as interested in the chords.
So what's really fascinating, and people didn't get a glimpse of, and that they probably don't see much, is that you also play piano.
Yeah.
So there is something missing here.
Yeah, I mean, I love all the instruments. I play violin too. And
you're not going to tell me that it's self-taught. No way.
Violin was not self-taught. That's
Okay.
fair. But I learned some stuff, and then that was the only instrument that I have any theory in. Other than that, I'm just completely going blind. But after that, classical way just wasn't right for me. I think it was too in the rails. So I just branched out and started doing it my own way too. And I'm just now starting to learn cello too. I've always wanted to.
Wow.
I'm just going for it. Yeah.
Now, what about when you are creating music? It's not classic rock that you just referenced.
Right.
It's a smash up of electronic, almost in a way, very aggressive electronic dubstep. I don't know what other genre to reference. Trap.
Right.
With guitar solos.
Right. I think.
Forgive me if it's a terrible description.
That's what it is. I mean, I really in my head, I have all this exciting chaos and colors and things flying around at all times. That basically it's just that genre is so fun because I'm a rock head forever, but I also love dance and electronic music, and just combining all that is so fun because it's kind of my series Treasure Show on Thursday has been an excuse for me to just hear a track and just go wild. Anything that I would just throw up on it. Anything that I couldn't really put in a normal song, I'm just boom, it's right here. And it created this whole little world for me that I just love. And the live show is a bit different. You'll see it's a lot less electronic. It's no tracks. It's just fully rocking it with the band. But when it is that kind of DJ stuff, it's I'm going off.
It's really exciting. I don't know if you know Grace Bowers.
Phenomenal.
I love women that are leading the charge here, young women leading the charge and showing off their guitar skills.
Right.
It's really exciting.
Grace is a great reference. I mean, she's a freaking...
And it's a different space.
Right, it's a different bit of a different genre than mine, but she's phenomenal.
Yeah.
I mean,
You said you know her?
I don't know her personally, but I know of her stuff.
Yeah.
The command she has on guitar is freaking incredible.
It's an exciting time. I love it.
It's a really exciting time to be a girl on guitar. I love it.
Yeah. My niece plays. She's 12. She's more into Iron Maiden and Blink-182 and all this. So I'm curious to see where she goes with that.
That'll lead to good things. That's all I have to say.
So good to meet you.
Yes, likewise.
I look forward to the project and best of luck with everything.
Cannot wait for you to hear it.
Send me Grace right here on B-Sides.